They sustain commercial farming, they feed the world, they employ millions, they satisfy the world's cravings, they capitalize on an impatient society with their fast food and fast casual concepts, and while at it, they make billions of dollars in profits every day. They are the world's most valuable restaurant chains.
The biggest of them is the king of fast food, McDonald's. With a market capitalization of $193 billion, McDonald's is not just a restaurant, it's a global phenomenon. McDonald's story began back in 1940 when two brothers, Richard and Morris McDonald, opened a modest drive-in restaurant in San Bernardino, California. But the real magic kicked in 15 years later when Ray Kroc, a visionary salesman, partnered with the McDonald brothers to launch the first franchise in Des Plaines, Illinois. These days, McDonald's has more than 42,000 locations across over 100 countries, dishing out meals to more than 70 million customers daily. From the iconic Big Mac to the crispy chicken McNuggets, McDonald's has become a cultural staple. They've even become the largest toy distributor in the world, with 1.5 billion toys sold annually together with their Happy Meals. With a global workforce exceeding 1 million, countless individuals can trace a part of their career back to McDonald's. In fact, in the United States, 1 out of every 8 workers has donned the iconic uniform at some point. The fast food giant was a stepping stone for many famous personalities, including US Vice President Kamala Harris, billionaire Jeff Bezos, singer-songwriter Shania Twain, and TV host Jay Leno. With 95% of its stores being franchises, McDonald's Corporation's revenues of about $25 billion per year are mostly drawn from rent, royalties, and fees paid by the franchisees. The company is publicly listed with the largest shareholders being the Vanguard Group, BlackRock, and State Street Corporation. Next up is Starbucks. When you think of Starbucks, it's easy to imagine the comforting aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the cozy ambiance of your local Starbucks cafe. But the financials tell a story much bigger than your local cafe. The chain has grown into a colossal force in the fast food industry, raking in average revenues of $36 billion annually and boasting a market capitalization of around $84 billion. It all began in 1971 when 3 friends started their first store in Seattle. But it was Howard Schultz, inspired by the coffee culture in Italy, who turned this quaint coffee shop into a global brand, a third place, that cozy spot between home and work. Starbucks operates 38,000 stores worldwide and has revolutionized the way we think about coffee breaks. Whether you're grabbing a latte on the go or lounging with a frappuccino, Starbucks is more than just a coffee shop. It's a global community. In the US, Starbucks stores operate under a company-owned model, while internationally, the brand has expanded through strategic licensing agreements. The company's biggest shareholders are the Vanguard Group, BlackRock, State Street Corporation, and Howard Schultz himself. Now, let's talk about Chipotle Mexican Grill. With a market capitalization of $72 billion, Chipotle has redefined fast casual dining with its focus on fresh, high-quality ingredients. Founded in 1993 by Steve Ells, Chipotle started with just a single location in Denver, then quickly grew to 16 branches in 5 years. It can be argued that the chain's fortunes took a turn for the big leagues when McDonald's bought it in 1998. For the next 8 years, McDonald's invested over $360 million, acquiring 90% ownership and scaling the business to over 500 locations. McDonald's then divested, selling the chain in a 2006 IPO for about $1.5 billion. Chipotle's menu, centered around burritos, tacos, and bowls, has not only transformed how people perceive fast food, but also set new standards for the fast casual dining concept. Unlike many fast food giants, Chipotle does not offer franchising. The company operates its locations directly, maintaining control over its operations and ensuring consistent quality across all stores. The company's major shareholders include the Vanguard Group, BlackRock, T. Rowe Price Associates, and Fidelity. The fourth biggest restaurant chain by market capitalization is Yum Brands. They are the powerhouse behind some of your favorite fast food names such as KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and the Habit Burger Grill. With a market cap of $37 billion and more than 59,000 restaurants around the globe, one would say that Yum Brands has a recipe for success. From Colonel Sanders' secret blend of herbs and spices to Taco Bell's innovative Mexican-inspired menu, Yum Brands has consolidated a global culinary empire. And their approach? A successful franchise model that has spread their flavors to over 155 countries. Some of the biggest institutional investors in Yum Brands are the Vanguard Group, BlackRock, State Street Corporation, and Fidelity. Last but not least, we have RBI, the Restaurant Brands International. The group was formed in 2014 when American hamburger chain Burger King merged with Canadian restaurant chain Tim Hortons. In 2017, the group acquired Louisiana-themed fried chicken chain Popeyes before expanding further in 2021 following the acquisition of Firehouse Subs. Operating over 30,000 restaurants globally, RBI's brands are beloved for their unique flavors and quality. Whether it's a Whopper, a Double-Double, or a spicy chicken sandwich, RBI's diverse portfolio has something for every palate. RBI's collection of Burger King, Tim Hortons, Popeyes, and Firehouse Subs puts the group among the biggest fast food chains in the world, with a market capitalization of about $25 billion. The company's largest shareholders include 3G Capital, the Vanguard Group, BlackRock, and Pershing Square Capital.
From the golden arches of McDonald's to the comforting cups of Starbucks, along with the tasty offerings of Chipotle, Yum Brands, and RBI, these 5 restaurant chains operate and franchise 11 of the world's most popular food brands. So, what's your favorite restaurant chain? Drop a comment below and let us know. Until next time, bon appetit from the companies of the world.